Yo, welcome everybody. We're going to be showing you guys how to do the hog pan today and how to get to tier 2 without too much hassle. Should be pretty quick, painless. It's a couple little steps you have to follow, nothing too much. But we're going to show you all the little things that we have to grab, as well as some other things along the way that we'll link to some other videos up in the upper right hand corner. So we're going to go get into this. Go ahead and start a new save, whatever you want to make it. Normal, easy, hard mode, and we'll get into this. Alright, when you first start off over here, we're over here by the hotel. You're going to see pages on the ground. Go and grab one. It'll prompt the menu coming up here. It'll let you know all about the pages. But I have a video for those up here in the upper right-hand corner. Click that link. You find all the Lost Story pages. But we're not going to show that here on this video today. We're just going to get into what you guys actually need to get the Tier 2 started. So, you're going to drive your truck from the hotel to the bank. Once you're over at the bank, you're going to want to take a loan. This should be the only loan that you're taking in the game, ever. Loans are very bad. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a basic full loan right off the bat, just so we can buy all the Tier 2 or Tier 1 equipment. And the number of days, just go ahead and leave it at 3, just in case it takes a little while. This should not take you that many days. We'll take the loan. Most people exit out here, and one common mistake that they make is they forget to lease the claim. So go ahead and make sure you lease the claim. It doesn't cost anything for Old Arnold. Go ahead and confirm. Then once you've done this, go ahead and drive over to the store. Here's a parts list for you guys, so that way you can check all the parts that you need, so that way you don't forget anything before you go to the claim. You're going to need the hog pan sluice extension. You're going to need one of those. Hog pan sluice core, you're going to need one of those as well. And I go for the hog pan pump. And I'll tell you why later. And 4 hog pan mats. You're also going to need 1 thin water hose. One fat water hose, and the small diesel water pump. Then we're going to go ahead and head over to the spare parts area, where we're going to grab an item which is not really needed, but some people say it helps, but it does not. It doesn't matter. So we're going to grab it anyways, just so people don't rage. And then we're going to grab 2 buckets. Even though there's already a few buckets in your claim in the tent, we're going to grab a couple more. As well as a jerry can. Okay, now that we have all these, we're going to go ahead and head over to the cash register. And check out, make sure we confirmed our items are equipped and done inside here. You'll see the number where it says slots. That is for the slots it takes up in the buy pad area. And then you have the quantity, which is the quantity that you're purchasing. So we just want to make sure that you confirm all of these items are there. And then go ahead and hit order. It'll tell you where they're going. Let's go ahead and hit OK. It'll be right out here next to your truck. So, this is how it's pretty much lined up for the most part on everybody's. I'm just going to show you guys how to put this all together. What I do is I normally take the hog pan mats and I put them into the hog pan holders, the sluice holders. That way you don't have to worry about them falling out anywhere once they're in there. And if you lose something out of the back of your truck, well, you're going to find it with everything attached. So it's a little easier to do it this way. I always put these ones in first, the sluice boxes, because they fit in the bottom of the bed pretty nice, and then everything else can go on top of them without having any issues with things trying to blow up or fall out. So go ahead and throw those in. Also keep in mind this will work for PC as well as console. This tutorial, I will explain whether things are for PC or for console in this video, but this video will work for either or. It doesn't matter, any platform. Okay, now we'll put the pumps in the very back. The pump in the back, and then we'll put the thing in there. That way it's easier to refuel. Or to fuel up when you're going to the gas station. So then once you get all your parts and everything like that, go ahead and double check, make sure you picked everything up. And then go ahead and head to the gas station. Fill up the diesel pump and the jerry can. Then once you do that, you can go ahead and you're going to be driving to your first claim, which is Old Arnold. It is past the magnetite factory, and you head on over there. So we're just skipping all the driving so that way we can show you guys how to actually set things up. Save you guys a lot of time. You guys can figure out how to drive to these claims on your own. So setting up the hog pan, we're going to set up the small diesel pump right next to the hog pan site. We're going to put the water fat hose into the in, and that's going to go to the water. Go ahead and drop it in. The thing's already connected. Then we'll grab the sluice box cores and move some of this out of the way. Grab them out, pull them in, and these go right into these little wooden slats that are sitting here on the ground. And you just click them on there. Make sure your mats are okay. Just lift it up, pull it off. And the other one goes right. You'll see the little glowy area. Then you just click it and it'll go in. And that's all connected. Most people run one, or most people see the tutorial and they see one, so they only buy one. And then I see a lot of other people's common mistakes is they take and they just use buckets, and it takes them forever to get this portion of the game done. It should not take more than about 45 minutes to get this all done. Then we're going to take the thin hose and connect it to the little outlet here. And we're going to put that to there. So that means we have water to the pump, to the hog pan. We'll grab the buckets. We're going to go ahead and fill these up with water real quick because they're going to be used for the clean out. This is what you dip your mats into. We'll go ahead and we'll show you that here in a little bit. And we're going to show you where the other things are as well in here. So inside here you have the buckets and the all little clean out area for the beginnings. We're not even going to need that right now, so don't worry about it. We just need 3 buckets. That's literally all we need is 3. Some people are like, oh, well, I need to do the hog pan for forever. You gotta dig the whole hog pan out. It's boring. If you're getting bored with the hog pan, it's because you're doing it for too long and you don't need to be. So we're getting all 3 buckets filled up. Get everything kind of in place. You know, satisfy your OCD to make sure everything's kind of looking nice. And we'll put the fuel here. Probably won't even need that as well. And we'll grab this page right here. Like I said, video for that. I have one for that and tell you where all the parts are. Okay, so we're gonna get digging in this hog pan area right here. This is where the hog pan is. It is, you have your shovel, you go back and forth, whatever the keys are for, 1 and 2, and then corresponding keys for controller. You just can get ready. You're not going to want to dig anywhere crazy with this. You're just here for nuggets. If you're doing hard mode, you'll be digging up the whole hog pan because there is no nuggets in hard mode. So just go ahead and start digging. And here soon, you will see a prompt that comes up and says, "Hey, you've found a nugget." That's a good one. You want the nuggets. When you're first starting out this game, you want nuggets. It makes the grind a lot less, and you can get into the next stage a lot quicker. See, there we go. You're lucky you found a nugget. Pretty much is exactly what I just said. Makes the game a lot easier to get through. And I definitely recommend taking this. Don't think that you have the skill or anything like that to just rush without taking the nuggets. It is a very integral part of the game, and you definitely should be taking this in leaderboards as well as normal or easy. So we're just going to fill this up, and I'm going to go ahead and skip it to the very end and show you guys how to clean up this monster. Okay. So we're at 100%. That's what you'll see. If you try to put any more dirt in it, it'll just say mats are full. You're losing gold. So go ahead and turn off the pump. You don't have to, but you can turn it off. Yeah, I've only dug out a little bit of dirt here to fill this thing up to 100%. So go ahead and take the mats out by just clicking them with your crosshair. And then putting the crosshair over the little mat icon, and it'll dip it in. Now make sure that you put all 4 of these mats into one bucket. That way you don't get confused later and you know where they're all at. You need clean water from the river into the bucket first, and then you dip the mats into it. Each bucket will hold 4 dirty mats. And then once you've done that, you're cleaned out. Now you're going to have to do that 2 more times. And you notice that we got 11.4 ounces of nuggets. The nugget cap is around 33 ounces of nuggets. That's the only thing you're going for here. You're only going for those nuggets. So now we're on to the second bucket, and we have a grand total of 21 ounces. So that means we need to keep going a little bit more until it just stops giving us nuggets. Because there's no reason to be in the hog pan any longer than that. So we'll go ahead and clean these mats again. Make sure you pick a mat up. See, you can't put it into a pond that was already full. You need clean water. That bucket is full. So we're going to go to the next bucket. We're going to dip it in, as well as do the next one. We'll do all 4 of these into the bucket, and that'll be a nice little pay bucket there for you. But what we're after is those big nuggets that you see at the top. We're looking for the nuggets to get us to advance to the tier 2 quicker, so we don't spend hours in this hog pan. Okay, same thing. So we're just going to keep digging. And we're at 97% right now on the 3rd set of mats. But you notice that we're only at 28 or 27, almost 28 ounces. This stopped around 50% into these mats. That means I've hit nugget cap, and I'm probably not going to get any more nuggets. So I kind of got bamboozled a little bit when it comes to these, well, this nugget, this save. So some saves I've gotten 30, some saves I've gotten 27, some saves I've gotten 32. So it's just complete RNG, whether or not you're going to get a couple more ounces. It really doesn't matter. You'll have the money to move to the next stage once you get the nuggets, and you don't even need to clean these buckets up. So we're doing this for no real reason, just kind of teach you guys how to use the buckets. Right, so once you've gotten all your nuggets and you're good to go, you're going to want to head to the blacksmith and take your nuggets, and you're going to have very little money. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to smelt a bar. You don't worry about the upgrades or anything like that. We'll show you guys that stuff in other videos. We're going to smelt a bar with all the money that we have.
2 hours later.
Okay, now that that's done, we're going to take the bar out. We're going to drive to the bank. We're going to sell that gold bar because we don't have any money, right? And we're going to sell the bar, and then we're going to go back to the blacksmith. And we're just going to skip all this because there's no point watching it all. Because it's just melting bars, but we're going to make the 20. Costs a decent chunk of change, and we're losing a little bit of gold. And like I said, there's no upgrades, but we'll go over that in another video. Let's go ahead and make that bar. And make the other one, and we're done with that. We'll take these ones back, go ahead and sell them, take them to the bank, and that's pretty much all you have to do, really, honestly, guys. It should only take you about 35 minutes to get to the next stage of the game, which is tier 2. Tier 2 is when you're starting to actually use the heavy equipment, and we'll go ahead and bring you guys a video list on that as well. And we're gonna, sell the bars here. And you'll have all that money. And then the next video, guys, we'll show you guys how to set up the tier 2 and everything that you guys need to get yourself all the way to tier 3. And hopefully the video was short enough for you guys. I didn't want to make it too long. Didn't want to put a bunch of random stuff in there for you guys. Just information to get you going there. This will work on PC and console. Both of them work. I've played both. So I honestly super appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out and watching this video. And make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, do all that fancy stuff. I'm also streaming over on Twitch. Come hang out over there and watch. And we'll have to catch you guys, well, on the next one.